Housing development program. It's number one and the best. Housing development program. Number one. Housing development program. In Nigeria. Housing development program. In Africa. Housing development program. And the globe.
Welcome to another insightful episode of Housing Development, Nigeria's #1 informative housing program. As Nigerians celebrate her 56th year of culture, innovation and diverse leadership in a few days from now, what do you wish Nigeria as a Nigerian? And how has the housing sector fared from 1960 till date? Stay tuned as we look into this and more right after this break. I am Flora and thanks for joining me.
Housing Development Program is the only program that gives you the best information on housing. Are you an estate developer, home interior stakeholder, distributor or manufacturer of building materials, furniture company? Housing Development Program is the right platform to showcase what you've got. Housing Development Program is an encyclopedia on housing matters.
Welcome back. Nigeria is a nation with well over 170 million citizens, and this high population must be taken care of. And the first way to take care of the vast population is through the avenue of housing. Housing is a crucial basic need of every human being, just as food and clothing. It is necessary towards the welfare, survival, and health of mankind. Let's watch this history of Nigerian housing sector as Nigeria stands proud at 56.
The government started to intervene in the housing sector in 1928 during the bubonic plague of 1928 through 1929 by the then government of the defunct Lagos colony. Wading into the housing sector brought into existence by law the Lagos Executive Development Board, which was charged with the responsibility of planning and development of the capital city of Lagos. But that housing scheme had only civil servants as its beneficiaries. It was only possible to sell the units of houses in that estate to the civil servants through payroll deducted systems.
As at independence, housing was assumed to be available for all, to all. To some extent because the expectations of Nigerians post-colonial era was a bit not as advanced as it is today.
However, by 1975, the housing problem of the country, as manifested in the increasing housing shortage, rising house rents, increased overcrowding, resulted in slum and unhygienic conditions.
The third National Development Plan was from 1975 to 1980. And that was the year that we also created the Federal Ministry of Land, Housing and Urban Development and Environment. It was one big ministry because we wanted to also bring to focus issues that has to do with our settlements, our urban centers, and of course housing. That became another problem, of course, because they continued, but the emphasis wasn't much. In 1978, the Land Use Act was enacted.
The government felt compelled to act. Consequently, the plan contained the first explicit statement, programs, and targets specifically aimed at alleviating housing problems. Amongst these were significant and commendable steps taken to make housing loans available to an increasing number of Nigerians through the manipulation of monetary instruments and the reconstitution of the Nigerian Building Society into the Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria to serve as the apex lending institution for house loans in Nigeria. In addition, a number of administrative steps were taken to increase the source generally. Some of these were the encouragement of the state and local governments and also private employers in the provision of houses or the granting of house loans to their employees. It was within this framework that the Employees Housing Schemes, Decree number 54 of 1979, came into being. The decree made it an obligation for any employer having a specific number of employees to establish, execute, and maintain a housing scheme for said employees. In 1979, the Shehu Shagari administration initiated a policy on affordable housing. The policy, though laudable and very bold in its efforts, was unable to meet the nation's housing needs. The poor state of housing finance in Nigeria is reflected in the UN Habitat 2015 report on the financing urban shelter, which shows that while mortgage constitutes more than 70% of GDP in advanced economies, it is less than 0.8% in Nigeria.
And why do we not have housing? Not because we don't have the means, we don't have the capability. We do not have semi-urban centers. We are far from providing human settlements to our people. We talk about everybody's fundamental rights being met. Housing is a key fundamental human right. Nigerians have a right to housing. They have a right to human settlement. They have a right to a settlement, a point of settlement. They have a right to a roof over their head. We've made enough money in this country to provide a roof over the head of every Nigerian at a cost Nigerians can gradually even pay. It doesn't need to be free of charge. Provide the enabling environment under the right regulations, under the right playing ground, and let people provide housing.
In 1992, the federal government enacts a policy which made it mandatory for every Nigerian earning up to $3,000 monthly to contribute 2.5% of his monthly salary to the National Housing Fund, NHF. This fund was to be managed by the FMBM, from which it could lend to the PMIs, ensuring that estate developers can build target prices. The period of 2003 to 2004 witnessed a housing policy that recognized the housing sector on the driving seat of housing delivery in the country. The key features of this policy included the placement of the private sector in a pivotal position for the delivery of affordable houses on a sustainable basis, assignment to the government of the responsibility for the development of primary infrastructure for new estate development, and review and amend the Land Use Act to ensure better access to land and speedier registration and assignment of title to developers. It's wider.
The housing deficit in this country is still enormous. You know, they started from 14 million, now they are talking between 7 to 8 million, whatever it is. But all these ones, they are really subjective because nobody has taken any authentic research to come up with, you know, an objective position. It's basically, like speculative projection, and it's not very authentic.
The first way to take care of the vast population is through the avenue of housing. Housing is a critical basic need of every human being, just as food and clothing. It is a necessity towards the welfare, survival, and health of mankind.
Housing Development Program is an encyclopedia on housing matters.
My name is Reverend Ugochukwu Chime, the President of Real Estate Developers Association of Nigeria. I endorse this program, housing program on TV. I'd like to ask you to keep on watching it. It's informative, educative, and inspiring.
Welcome back to Housing Development, the only TV program that gives you the best information on housing in Nigeria. Whether you're thinking of buying your first home or considering becoming a homeowner again, home buyer education is an invaluable tool that can help you become a successful homeowner. I had a chit chat with a certified mortgage consultant and housing expert Adenike Osilaje. She explains how the home buying process works.
Housing Development Program is an encyclopedia on housing matters.
Welcome back. You're still watching Housing Development, and I have here in the studio with me Mrs. Adenike Fasonya Osilaje, a US-based lawyer, a certified mortgage consultant, and a newspaper columnist. Now, you're welcome to the program.
Thank you very much.
Looking at home ownership in Nigeria, what should consumers know about owning homes in Nigeria?
Well, my take on home ownership in Nigeria is that first of all, we should understand that home ownership is a right. It's not a privilege. You know, every human being on earth who gets up in the morning and decides to go out and gainfully work to make income should have a right to attempt to own a home. That's that. I am a firm believer in that.
Okay, now what should be the roles of developers when it comes to building houses for people to buy?
Well, the developers in Nigeria are actually very active. I enjoy the building industry in Nigeria because I enjoy the fact that they are actively, constantly, you know, out in the trenches trying to make home ownership happen, providing homes. You know, so because we can't do too much without the physical homes, correct? One thing that I do see that is kind of unusual here is that the housing process seems to start from the builder. So the builder builds a home, you know, builds an estate, and then they go out and they market it, and then, you know, people come and try to qualify to buy those homes. I think that's a little backwards because I believe that it might be one of the reasons why there are so many vacant homes. Because really, the builder should be very sensitive to the buyer. You should be building to the buyer's requirements, right? So that you are not building homes that people cannot buy. So home ownership really should start from the buyer. What do I mean by that? The buyer should get educated first and foremost as to what they can afford, what it will cost them, what they need for their family, what are their needs for their family, where they can buy. That is the only things that should separate a person from the ability to own a home. It is what can you buy. We call that process pre-qualification.
Okay, and as a certified mortgage consultant, you've been in the U.S. for years.
Correct.
Looking at the U.S. housing sector and Nigerian housing sector, what would you say is we are lacking at this other side?
Absolutely, education. Absolutely. That's why I'm so passionate. One of the things that my company is looking at is providing home buyer education, providing industry education. I mean, it always will make the difference. Statistically, we have found in our environment that an educated home buyer is 97% actually, 97% more likely to be a successful homeowner. Home buying education is 97% going to improve your chances of being a successful homeowner. Because we don't just want you to buy the home, we want you to own it successfully. What does that mean? You're not buying above your means. You're not buying in the wrong location. We don't want you to work in the center of the town, but buy, you know, where you're spending 3 hours traveling every day. All these things affect health, which in turn affects output, which in turn affects the economy.
Yes, my guest has been Adenike Fasoya Osilaja, a mortgage consultant and a housing expert. Don't go anywhere because I'll see you right after this time out. Stay tuned.
Housing Development Program is an encyclopedia on housing matters. Number one.
All right, welcome to Housing Development, your authentic and authoritative source of housing information. And it is time for the Owner Home segment. Join me in my roller coaster ride as we explore the different housing estates for today. Let's start with Sub-Obio Estate located at Dawaki District in the FCT, developed by Urban Shelter Limited. This estate has a land size of 3.2 hectares with 132 housing units. The available house types are 3-bedroom flats, 3-bedroom terrace duplex, 4-bedroom terrace duplex, and 4-bedroom detached duplex with good access road, water supply, 24/7 security service, playground for your kids, and a serene environment. Need a house at Sub-Obio Estate situated in Dawaki District in Abuja? Contact Urban Shelter Limited now.
Housing Development Program is an encyclopedia on housing matters.
Alright, let's take a brief stop at Azumi Court, developed by Design Logic Limited. Design Logic focuses on design, construction, and sale of modern and state-of-the-art buildings in Nigeria. Azumi Court is a luxurious villa in suburban setting with 29 units of 4-bedroom terrace duplexes, 2 living rooms and a servant quarters, 2 units of 5-bedroom semi-detached duplexes with servant quarters. Azumi Court is located at Karamu in Abuja and is constructed with architectural expertise. Need a luxurious house with a flexible payment plan? Then start dialing the number showing on your TV screen.
Unique, extraordinary and top-notch houses is now a reality in Nigeria, as Design Logic is setting the standard for world-class properties with a first-class design. At Emirate Apartments, Grand Emirates 2 and 3, Crystal Apartments, Design Logic Apartments and Crystal 2, we have various types of houses for your choice, ranging from 2 bedrooms apartments to 3 bedrooms apartments, 3 bedrooms paint house, 4 bedrooms terrace duplex with 2 living rooms and boys quarter, and 5 bedrooms detached duplex with 2 living rooms and boys quarter, with facilities such as interlocked paved road network, perimeter fencing, street light, CCTV monitoring cameras, security services with a standby generator to provide constant power supply. We pride ourselves on meeting modern-day construction challenges and ensuring the successful completion of complex projects, uncompromising quality, excellent finishing, and commitment to client satisfaction. For inquiries, call 0812-988-8881, 0806-451-7216, 0805-555-6248, or visit our website on www.designlogicltd.com.ng. At Design Logic, we build the best or nothing.
Welcome back. Are you looking for a great modern decor? As you well know, no home is complete without a range of luxury home furniture and accessories to really make the interior and exterior design stand out. Gold Interior Concept is a premier destination for unique home furnishings, accessories, contemporary furniture for modern lifestyle. Now let's take a stop at Gold Interior Concept's showroom.
Gold Interior Concept, we are in the business of making life so easy for people. And we have been doing this not only in this quarter, but we want to use this quarter, especially now it's now colliding to the reception of this nation. We want to use this quarter to now bring people together, make life more easy. You know, many people are stressed these days, but now we want to use this clearance sales to make people not to think again. If you are low income earner, high income earner, run now to Gold Interior Concept, because everything there is affordable for everybody. Guess what? This is time, the last quarter of the year, and people would like to decorate their houses. Those who want to travel, they want their house to look neat, this and that. You can do that with just a little amount of money, because every fine product you are seeing from Gold Interior Concept, we are giving up to 50% discount. We call this one sectional sofa. As you are seeing, this one is a complete on its own. This one is a complete set of its own, called Venus. So it's L-shaped and called sectional sofa. When you look at here, you see our wallpaper design. Our wallpaper design is what we do. Gold Interior Concept today, we are the people that are highly creative. We come out, once we look to your house, we come out with a creative art that will give your house or your home a top-notch touch. Everything we are putting in here, we have a concept behind that. Now, a child will know how when he removes his shoe, he will put it down here. When he remove his school bags, he put it somewhere there. When he has his clothes, he will pack it. They will share the drawer. Everybody will take care of the drawer. All these steps here have drawers on them. And guess what? This, you can get it up to 50% discount. This type of beds or designs we are showing, you cannot get the type of our bed design anywhere. Decorate it in any form that you like it. And guess what? The wood doesn't rust. It's just like a mirror. So rush now to Gold Interior Concept, number 43 3rd Avenue, Gwarimpa Estate, Abuja.
So what are you waiting for? Gold Interior Concept offers up to 50% discount on products they manufacture here in Nigeria and have affordable prices for all their interior and exterior needs. So call up now to transform your home.
Going for quality is an attitude of class. Insisting on the best distinguishes you from the rest. Introducing Gold Interior Concept for that durable, affordable, and sophisticated interior and exterior world-class designs, decorations, and furnishing. Every home, office, hotel, school deserves gold interior wallpaper, POP, lightings, throw pillow, decorating costumes, and more. Our furniture making professionals will design and deliver your heart desire. Trust me, our sofas, dining set, wardrobes, kitchen cabinets, center tables, chairs are breathtaking. Wow! Our exterior decorating concept in artificial grass, garden chairs, flower pots, landscaping, stamped and engraved concrete have no comparison. Gold Interior Concept has all the answers to interior and exterior question marks. Number 43 3rd Avenue, close to MTN office, Gwarimpa, Abuja, Nigeria. 0810-766-771, 0808-331-2594, www.goldinteriorng.com. Gold Interior Concept, one-stop shop for interior and exterior decor.
Glad you're still with me. It is no wonder that 56 years of Nigerians' heritage, new beginnings, and our nation's history is ripe with many stories that reflect the good, the bad, and the ugly, but we still overcome and is still standing strong. Let's feel the pulse of some Nigerians as Nigerian clocks 56.
I wish them all the good tidings to come and the envisaged change that it's everywhere. But I feel that with time, something good will come up for us.
My wish for the country is that they should make life affordable for the common citizen. They should remember the common man that have no place in the society. Like Fashola did in Lagos. He built houses and allowed the common people to bid for it. And today they are thanking God for it. As they are building houses for civil servants, they should remember us that are not in civil service.
We're wishing my country, Nigeria, well, and greater things to come for Nigeria. It doesn't matter the situation we find ourselves at this very moment of time. We know that there will surely be a light at the end of the tunnel soon.
If this government will help this nation, at least to bring down the rates of all these house rates, stores, and all the rest, I will know it will be well with everybody in this nation.
Houses are very tough now. I think we should emulate the other neighboring countries like South Africa, maybe Cotonou here and the rest. Their housing scheme is not this intense. Our wish is that Nigeria gets better. We voted the government of the day into power because we expected change.
We saying what? I didn't have any house to sleep myself. Now I'm just sleeping inside vehicle. Look at my vehicle. Look at all my clothes, they are inside the vehicle. I'm just sleeping inside. Where did I have money to go and rent it out? When I'm just finding money to eat. Government to just release money. Let him release money and let us benefit.
Thanks for watching. Remember, to get the latest housing news, all you've got to do is download the Housing News mobile app from Google Play Store. You can also be the first to break any housing related news to us by downloading the iReporter mobile app. With this, you can send short video of your story. Now let's bear in mind, as we celebrate 56th independence anniversary, that we are one nation bound in freedom, peace and unity. And together, we can surmount the challenges facing the country and overcome. I am Flora. God bless Nigeria. Bye-bye.